Hey guys, it's Jeff here. Welcome back to a walkthrough of Syberia. This is part 2 and we're about ready to head into the factory area. As you can see, there is a strange door here. We're going to take a look at it just by using the magnifying glass here. There's a couple of little men here. We need to connect them up, and we can do that with the telescopic key. So let's use that, and we're going to use that on the guy at the top here. We're going to wind him up, and we should be able to open the door here. There we go. Beautiful, so let's head on into the factory. As you can see, there are a number of pathways here. If we head off to the left, we'll go into the factory. There's some kind of platform up here. Over to the top right there is the train station, and over to the right is where we find Anna's mansion. So we're going to go there first and see if we can find a little bit more information about what's going on. As you can see, it's a pretty big place, a beautiful place actually. Would be probably a wonderful place to live. We can't actually go through the front door, that's going to be locked. So we're going to head around the back and just see if we can find a way into this place. There's another automaton there standing at the front. I suppose when that's working it's probably moving or walking or doing something like that. Anna has a pretty beautiful garden here. There's this huge ladder contraption which we're going to be using in a second. We can't go in the back door. Let's just try it anyway and see what happens.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Okay, you may be able to spot that there is an open window way up high on top of the roof over there. So we do need to get up there somehow. We can't use this ladder just yet. We're going to continue exploring over here to the right. Now, Anna had a pretty massive garden. There's a hedge mage here as well, so let's go and have a look at this. The first time I saw this hedge mage, I was thinking to myself, oh no, don't tell me I'm going to have to work my way through a maze. But luckily we don't have to go through there. We're just going to take a little look. There is a gardener here that we can have a talk to.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilene. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Okay, so she's not happy about the automaton's not working anymore. She has to do all the work herself. Now we won't actually be able to get into the maze. I just wanted to show you this scene here with the little pond and the broken statue as well. Looks pretty fantastic. We can't go any further than that though. So we're just going to head back here. We're going to head through this gate. Looks like there are some mountains off in the distance. As you can see, the area to the maze is actually closed. But there is a little spot here, a little secluded spot that is open. Looks like a bird bath. We're just going to have a look at it, and you'll see that there is some kind of a key here as well. So we'll grab that and head on back. This key will let us use the little ladder contraption that's just by the side of the house down here, so should allow us to get up to the window. Now, Kate Walker likes to walk everywhere. She won't run. No matter how fast I click, she does run. There we go. We can't get her running. Run, Kate, run. Okay, I didn't realize I could get her running. Fantastic. Let's have a look at this. We're going to use the Vorarlberg key here. As you can see on the back, there is a little cross, and that's where we're going to place it. That would be a pretty scary ladder to climb. I don't think I'd want to be climbing that high. But Kate's going to go for it. And as you can see, we've entered the top part of the house. Let's have a look down here first of all. There is a writing desk here that we can open, and you'll see inside there is some ink. We'll grab that. There's Anna's diary as well. We'll grab that and have a read. Now there is a lot to read here, so I'll just give you a brief overview, but if you don't want to read it properly, you can always pause the video and go through it yourself. But basically it just tells us about Anna growing up with her little brother Hans. Hans had a big accident. He was placed in a coma for a few days. Hans and Anna had a really close relationship as well. They were very close. Eventually Hans did wake up, but he stopped speaking, and he was different. He was more thoughtful. He wasn't talking as much, wasn't as active, but he began to show signs of being a genius, and started work at his father's factory and began making these automatons. Eventually the factory became very popular. The toys and automatons became very popular. But he had a falling out with his father, and he wanted to leave the factory. His father was really unhappy about this, and he ended up faking Hans's death when Hans left. So everybody thinks that Hans has actually died, when in reality he just left and he's somewhere else. Anna was pretty devastated, and she has stayed in contact with Hans actually every now and again. They've been writing to each other, and Anna eventually took over the running of the factory as well. So she's been here looking after the factory, staying in contact with Hans, and Hans has actually been sending her some designs as well for new automatons throughout the years. So that's pretty much what's been going on. You can pause this video and read it in more detail if you'd like, but that's basically an overview, I think, of Anna's diary there. So we're going to leave it there. Let's head on out and we'll explore the other side of this attic. It's quite dark in here. There is a light bulb here that we can turn on. There are footsteps out here as well. See, Momo has arrived.
Mammoths. You draw mammoths for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you? You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo, please.
You must find me a bit rude, turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind, never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now.
Okay, he's very intent on getting his mammoth drawing. Let's ask
You're
about
a
that.
sweet kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First draw mammoth for Momo.
He's really intent on getting his mammoth. Let's ask him about some of these other things first before we do that.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
What's going to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful.
He is very resourceful.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Okay, beautiful. Let's ask him
Tell me, Momo,
about Anna.
did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Okay, so that's interesting. He thinks Anna is on a journey. So maybe she hasn't died after all. Maybe she's
Momo,
gone off to find
I've got to go
Hans.
now. But see you later, maybe.
Guess we'll find out a little bit later on. Let's head back over here. If you have very sharp eyes, you would have noticed, and if you're like me, then you probably didn't notice, but there is a little drawing on the side here. Can you see that? Let's have a closer look. Aha, it's a mammoth. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the pencil and paper out. This mammoth was etched in the wood by Hans in 1932. And let's use this on the mammoth. Okay, we have the drawing of the mammoth now, which is exactly the same drawing as Hans made back in 1932. So we're going to give this to Momo, and he's going to tell us about his secret. Let's grab the tracing of the mammoth, and we'll give this to Momo. I don't know why he turns around to put that in his jacket, but he does.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
Okay, we're going to head out of this window as well. We'll follow Momo. Now, the first time I played this, I didn't realise that that Kate could actually run when you double-click. So I was just walking everywhere. It was taking so long, but Kate can actually run, which is great. So we'll get there a little bit faster this time. Let's catch up with Momo. Here he is. Let's just head down back into this this beautiful village here, past the patisserie. Everything is closed due to Anna's death. They're having a day of mourning. So everything except for the notary. The church is open as well. We're going to visit that a little bit later. But if we just walk all the way through the village, Momo should be waiting for us just by this gate here. So let's have a talk with him. He does have the key to this gate, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get in. Okay, so we do get to go for a beautiful walk through the woods over this bridge here. And we have a nice quiet spot with some benches. Just going to head up these stairs and once more through the forest. So, some beautiful scenery here. Let's just keep on running. There's going to be a wooden bridge up here as well. No, sorry, yeah, it is a wooden bridge over here. Wooden logs. There's an old rowboat here as well. Let's have a look at this.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes. It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes.
Okay, there is an old boat there. We're going to take a look at that again a little bit later. Okay, we have Momo waiting for us here. Let's have a chat with him again.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Okay, so let's ask why he's brought us here.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for hands, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. Some of the rest of these answers are actually repeats in the dialogue.
Momo, I've got to go now.
So we don't need to
But
ask
see
him
you later,
about
matey.
all of those things. The cave is actually up here. But as you can see, there's some water there. We need to remove that water because Kate does not like to get herself dirty or wet. So let's head up here. She's not going to want to splash through the water, but we can open this the damn gate here. So let's push this.
That must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
So we're going to go talk to Momo and see if he can help us out.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong. Oops.
Okay, so he's broken the dam now. We won't be able to open it like this.
That looks broken.
But we do have the bit of wood here, so we're going to pick that up. The first time I played through this, I had no idea what to do here. I'm thinking to myself, what on earth are we going to do to open this dam? But what we actually need to do is go back to the rowboat. We're going to go and see if we can find some more wood. Maybe something that is a little bit stronger. Let's get Kate running again, so we'll get there a little bit quicker. Here we go, let's have a look at this rowboat here. So her response this time is a little bit different. She's trying to grab
I
the
could
oar.
use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Okay, so what we're going to do, the lever is too far out. We're going to grab the broken lever and use that to help us get the oar.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Oh, Kate, she does not want to pick it up. That's ridiculous. Come on, Kate. Just pick up the oar. So we're going to run back and she's going to enlist the help of Momo.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me?
Momo say yes.
Well, it's good. It's good she's got a little helper there to carry this oar, so she doesn't want to do it herself. Momo's going to help us carry the oar. We're going to take that back to the lever. Well, we're going to use that as the lever to open the dam gate. Okay, we'll see if we can get him actually putting that up the top there.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
So let's ask him for help again and just let him know what we
Can
want
you
him
help
to
me,
do.
please?
What do?
I need a hand opening the dam.
Momo say yes. Momo strong.
So the oar's a little bit longer as well, and maybe it will work a little bit better as a lever.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Okay, so as you can see, we have opened the dam gate. We're going to head back now. We should be able to get through to the cave and find the doll that Momo was talking about. Momo's gone. The water has receded a little bit as well, so we're going to get Kate just running over here. And yeah, she should be able to run across and into the cave. So let's go and have a look. As you can see, we've got some nice stalagmites here. We've got some pictures of mammoths on the cave wall, and I suppose Hans wrote these. Or drew them, I should say, not wrote them. And we can see just down here, there's a little brown thing on the floor, so we're going to go and have a look at that. And it's the little mammoth doll with the little guy on top. So we're going to grab that, and we should have that in our inventory. Fantastic. And that's all we can do here. So we're going to head back to the town, and we'll continue on with the story. There's the other places that we still need to explore, the factory and the train station as well. So we are actually going to explore those in the next episode. For now, we're going to take this phone call.
Hello?
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, Whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for.
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so it looks like there could be trouble at work. We're going to head back into the town.